Asian people don't like blacks.
Is this true? When y'all be going home to y'all families, are they low-key kind of looking at us like, watch out for him, watch out for him, that skin, it's a little dark.
Where you at,
Why
Berto?
do Asians hate black people?
I'll put you guys onto a little secret, and it's that Asian people don't like blacks. Now, is it because during the whole BLM thing, Asian people were getting beat up, they're getting robbed only by black people?
I've never heard this take before.
And if you look at the statistics, white people hate Asian the most based on crime, but everyone knows that is not true. There are even movies that represent the tension between both races, buddy cop movies. There are the Asian people that follow the black people in the corner store because they believe they're going to steal. This tension has existed
for all my Asians, man. Is this true? When y'all be going home to y'all families, are they low-key kind of looking at us like, watch out for him, watch out for him, that skin, it's a little dark, he might be a problem? Is that what's going on? I don't want to believe that.
For quite some time, and the reason why it exists is because there is this ideal immigrant status that Asians hold as like the richest race in America, and we're constantly being compared against each other. The smartest, the poorest, it's fucked up.
Ching chong, ming chong. If you're Asian and anyone says anything like that in a way to disrespect you, you must punch them in the face. You have to stand up for yourself, and you can't let these things slide.
What makes us a good victim, and what people don't understand, is that we are taught culturally to shut the fuck up, put your head down, and work in silence, Ultra Sigma style. And it's this idea of we do not need to get that immediate pleasure of trying to get someone back, because we know later down the line it would be inevitable that we become more successful. And this isn't some master plan where, oh yeah, we're gonna be more successful. No, it's a real problem ingrained into Asian culture where everyone is too timid, too passive, where it invites a lot of mischievousness from bad faith people because we won't do anything about it. Why do anything in the short term? But long term, it creates a lot of animosity towards the group that attacks us the most.
Been in London for 5 hours and I just got my chain snatched and I got decked in the fucking face. London, is this normal? Is this the London experience I've been told about? I literally got off the metro, had an
I think you're just having a bad day, brother. That's crazy. You just got off the fucking train and they just snatching your shit and punched you in the face? I think you just might need to go sit down, brother. I don't know if this is a targeted thing.
And now we're in
Now, this was a pretty big deal when it happened, and he was even invited on the UK version of the Fox News to push anti-immigration propaganda, anti-black, brown people propaganda, and one of the coolest things about this guy is that he did not fold. He did not fold. He trolled them the entire time.
They push nasty agendas constantly, and I was very familiar with their game. When they asked me, Eric, what does this person look like? I gave a description, and they were like, no. Like, what color was he?
I'd say he was about, what did the Brits say? 178 centimeter? I think about there.
Was he black, white?
And I was like, oh, this is where it's going now.
He was, I'm unsure. You know, it was a bit dark. He wasn't the palest, but he wasn't the darkest.
That's kind of funny, bro.
That was so funny. So maybe it's a statistic all along about
why the fuck did you just laugh like that? It made me feel guilty for laughing.
White people committing hate crimes on Asians was true all along. He was in London. Well, fuck no. The person might have been Somalian, they might have been brown, but they were most definitely of the darker skin tone. And
they were.
Damn, this nigga looks like an avatar. Oh my God. Imagine waking up looking like this every day, bro. Oh. Let me chill before I get in trouble, bro. Let me chill.
A brown person, most likely either Afghan or Somali. I have no problem saying that. However, I do have a problem saying it when you are using it to attack the entire group of people as a whole.
If you haven't caught on, this entire video is a goddamn lie. Most Asian people actually love black people. Maybe they love them a bit too much to the point.
That's what I was just saying. I was like, damn, I've never heard that take before. Like, I've heard takes like more older Asian people might be more traditional in the sense like you know, they really want they kids to end up with like a white person or whatever. But I feel like I've heard that the Asians low key be like rocking with the brother, man.
Where they have this false sense of reality.
Stop using black people as a gotcha against Asians. Whenever Asians talk about hate crimes or fetishization, which are acts of blatant white supremacy, someone's always like, oh, but it was black people who committed the most crimes against Asians. Actually, no, statistically, you're just wrong.
I think Asians are the most fucking annoying people to deal with because they have this whole stereotype of, oh, you're super smart. So they always lean towards statistics. But fun fact, there are more white people in jails than black people. But also, guess what?
Is that true? That's new news to me.
Mexicans, black people, they're also known for being misidentified as the wrong race for whatever political reason. And
white people make up the majority of the federal prison population in the United States of America. And this was from last week. No.
If you would pay attention to what they be trying to push, man, you would have never known this off the top of your head.
Yo, real quick, before we get back into the video, I know you guys usually skip these type of ads, but give me 1 second. My guys over at Free Cash are sponsoring this video, and if you like money, I think you'd like to stick around. Free Cash is an application where you can earn free money just for playing games. It is 100% free to sign up using the QR code on the screen or the link in my description. Only thing that you're gonna need is an email or a password. And the games on this platform are actually fun, and all you have to do is complete basic missions and very simple tasks to reach the requirements to actually get paid. And as soon as you do that, they credit your account right away with real money that you can use in the real world. I'm talking about gift cards, PayPal, however you need to get your funds, they got it. And something that I've been seeing a little bit y'all talking about is like,
oh, they're collecting my data.
Listen, they only track your progress so they know when to pay you. And let me break down exactly why they're paying you free cash in the first place. The games that are on these platforms are trying to get exposure. So the games pay free cash to pay you guys to play the games. If you really think about it, it's just business. It's a win-win situation. These games get more people onto their platform playing their games, and you get a little bit of extra chicken in your pockets. And I've had so many of you guys reach out to me already saying that you've made $5 to $10 just playing games that you would be playing for free anyway. And I know $5 to $10 isn't like life-changing money, but it's free money to play games on your phone. And the crazy part is I've actually had people tell me that they've had crazy payouts like $500, one even $1,000. I'm not saying to quit your day job, but the fact that that's even possible, I mean, bro, it's free. So if you ask me, there's really nothing to lose, just everything to gain, honestly, if you like playing games on your free time. So click the link in my description or try the QR code on my screen to sign up for free, and you'll even get a $5 bonus using my stuff. I love y'all. Where you at, family? Let's get right back into the video.
Where you at, Berto?
Numbers don't lie. Check the scoreboard.
Take a look at this. This is actually insane. An Ohio correction center labels these inmates as white, but anyone with eyes can see that that's not accurate. And this isn't an isolated incident here. I mean, there are plenty more examples just like this one. This is exactly how crime statistics get distorted. This is how narratives are built on false reporting. When institutions
What's the incentive for that though? I'm gonna call cap on this one. I'm not gonna lie. What's the incentive for the people upstairs to be doing this?
Classify offenders, the numbers don't reflect reality. They skew crime data against the white Americans and mislead the public.
Is that what they're trying to do? I don't think we've ever, that's a narrative that I have not heard not once. And I don't mean to sound like I'm picking sides or nothing, but we're skewing the narrative to target the Caucasians. That's just not an agenda that anyone's ever said with a straight face.
I say this in all my videos, but people who like to seem more intelligent rely on big fancy words. Fingers crossed that you don't understand what's actually being said. And it's the same thing with people who use statistics. They can't fucking think for themselves, so they either regurgitate a bunch of quotes that they have thought or heard of before, or they overly rely on statistics to just prove a point, not to actually reflect and analyze what
I'ma Google it as motherfucker. I hate it. I'ma just Google it as motherfucker. You never been in the middle of an argument with somebody and you feel like you cooking. Matter of fact, you know you cooking. You talking that shit, and then they just hit your ass. I'ma Google it, and then they Google it, and that's not even the official shit that pops up. They go to some random Reddit form that anybody could have wrote and be like, "See, I told you." It's like, no, don't use that against me, bro. Of course, you can find pretty much an example for any side of any situation on Google. Show me the facts. And if you're not gonna show me the facts, then why the fuck you even looking on Google? Listen to the things that I'm saying and use your own common sense. God damn.
It's being said.
This is a review of anti-Asian hate incidents published by Dr. Janelle Wong from the University of Maryland. It goes on to say that the majority of perpetrators in anti-Asian hate crimes and hate incidents were white. You can read that paper here.
So we finally developed the fact that if you even search up on TikTok Asian hate, guess who pops up? It's Asian people and black people. That's the only thing that pops up. And why is that? Because there is this hidden but real animosity towards these groups of people. And guess what? There's this saying where like, hard times create hard men, good times create pussies or whatever. And it's very true when it comes to the Asian community, because if you know, a bunch of Asian immigrants that had to suffer and fucking grind like every other immigrant knows, and also kind of don't fucking like black people, all right? The stereotypes in those movies where they follow them around Korean rooftops, that is all true.
But it seems like every man on that roof was armed.
Yeah, that's right. And thus far, there does not seem to be any looting or burning, at least right where they are.
We all right, though?
Because white people doesn't
so
do like this.
White people don't do this.
Huh?
Too bad I'm not white. I'm a nigga.
Yeah.
I'm a nigga.
And now that they're breeding and living all this lavish lifestyle through all their hard work, they're the richest race.
That's funny as fuck.
There are a bunch of Gen Z stupid fucking kids like that Asian guy liking to pretend that, oh no guys, everyone's equal. I don't like getting extremely political, but why does Japan hate a bunch of fucking immigrants, all right? Why do people not like Jews?
Africans moving substance in the streets, to Europeans trashing the streets, Japan is being disrespected by other cultures, and the Japanese people are watching their own culture dissolve due to open borders and immigration.
So you guys can interpret this information however you will, but a mixed reaction of Japanese people, maybe like Trump, maybe they don't. But if you watch a bunch of videos, Japanese people love Trump. They even have Trump little rallies in Japan. Like, what the fuck? He's like,
why are y'all having Trump rallies in Japan? He's not y'all president. That don't even make sense. Why is there Donald Trump rallies in Japan? He is not y'all president. What the fuck? That's insane.
Even running for president there.
Came all the way from Japan for the Trump rally.
Passport is sightseeing, but actually this way we are attending Trump rally.
They are literally wearing an American, Make America Great Again hoodie, I Love Trump hat, but they're from Japan. That makes no fucking sense.
But same idea, Japanese people do not like immigrants. And why is that? Well, if you really think about it, nobody would have a problem with immigration if they were PhD doctors, Elon Musk coming in, like, please come to our country. But that's not the case. It's a bunch of fucking bums that don't even understand and care to learn for the language, the culture. All they're doing is degrading everything. And
yo, bro, be careful how you speaking though, bro. Like, that is not everybody's situation. That is not everybody's situation. Calling them bums is crazy. Like, I know if you point at any bad situation, you can see a good and a bad, but to just lump them all together like, oh, bums, like, nah, bro. You know how many great people and great things have been done everywhere, you know, from immigrant families? That's crazy, bro. Nah, that was... Damn, Rambo, what's going on with that?
At the same time, getting money from welfare, taxpayers, who loses in that situation?
Do most people come in here and use EBT? Yeah. What would be your estimate? 100%. 100%? Welcome to Curious Joel, an ethnically homogenous village of only Hasidic Jews in upstate New York and one of the poorest towns in America, with 40% of the residents living beneath the federal poverty.
Not getting no job. If you go get a job, they're going to take my Section 8. Then you won't be able to get no Section 8. You're not going to get no job. They're going to count your income against my Section 8 and my link card. You're not working. No. So I don't care what you got to say. I don't care how you feel. You're not working. You're not going to get a job. You're not going to school. You're not doing none of that shit.
But Ma, I'm saying how I'm supposed to be successful in life, Ma. So you basically telling me I gotta be broke.
This is the most toxic, craziest mindset I've ever heard.
To be successful,
Wow.
I gotta be broke so I can get Section 8.
You got to
This has to be a skit. This has to be satire. I don't believe it.
so I
work
can get
so
a link
the
card.
government can help you.
So the government can help me. So you telling me I can't work no job, bro? Like that's like all my friends got jobs and live in nice houses. So
And it look like you living in a nice house. You don't look like you need this. That looks like some nice carpet. I know I can only see the bed, but you look comfortable.
telling me I got the
And you
look like it on the second floor. I can kind of tell by the light hitting her face and shit. That look like that's a 2-story house. It don't look like you need it.
You know what? Can you blame these people? If you're someone who has low ambition, you're from some random ass country and you get to survive, improve your quality of life by doing fucking nothing? Yeah, I do it too. And this all wraps back to that handsome but very stupid and fucking dumb Asian guy pretending that, oh yeah, you know, brown, black immigrants, there's definitely not a problem. He just grew up in a very good environment where he gets to be delusional. But realistically, reality is they did attack you. And that's what happened. So why dance around that idea? Why pretend as if you're such a good human being? Well, there is a moral incentive to.
Pity is another form of domination.
Nietzsche argues that pity is a weapon used against the weak. When the powerful display pity, which is Asian people, the top of the American food chain, they're unconsciously communicating that I am fucking better than you. I feel bad for you. When we look at weak people, it is seen as humble, suffering, compassion. It's seen as higher virtues. This is what you want to be. But in reality, that is not what powerful, strong people do. Look at every single athlete. They are prideful, they're dominant, they are self-asserting, and that is seen as bad things. And this is where things get confusing, because should I be all humble, act like a pussy, and love everyone, or admit that black people target Asian people more despite the statistics and just stop pretending you're better?
I'm not liking these takes, man. It's like I'm hearing what you're trying to cook. Like I'm dead really like trying to understand the point of view, the POV, and you know what I'm saying? Like I've said, you can point in any direction and point at the bad shit and the good shits. So it's like I'm hearing what you're saying, but I don't like it, bro. I don't like it. This feels nasty, bro. This feels hateful.
Than everyone else. All of these people are human beings.
It's about being a warrior. It doesn't matter about the cause necessarily. This is your path and you will pursue it with.
This looks like natural selection about to happen. He ain't got no ropes, no nothing. Hey, good luck to you, my man.
Excellence. You face your fear because your goal demands it.
Yeah, some fears don't need to be faced. I don't think you're gonna get anything out of climbing this. No money. No, I mean, at best, maybe you get a little YouTube video made on you. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you're like, hey, he's the guy that climbed the rock with no gear. You know, he's the guy that climbed the side of the mountain with no equipment. And that's if you survive. You probably get more out of it if you pass. I'm tripping. I don't mean to like disrespect, but you dead ass probably get more out of this if you fell to your death. But you climbed this bitch. Like, this is not a fear that I don't think you needed to face this fear. Like what was the outcome that you wanted?
That is the goddamn warrior spirit.
Have some drive, have some fucking hunger, and those who don't will accept pity and give out pity because that is what is valuable to them. And that is why Gen Z Asian kids love black people, because they feel morally superior to support the ones beneath them. And I don't want the pity. I know I'm not black, but who wants pity in general? Weak people.
Pity is the most agreeable feeling among those who have little pride and no prospects of.
I'm confused on this take, man. I ain't never felt pity from no Asian, man. Like I just feel like this is such a random, crazy take. But maybe I'm tripping, chat. Y'all let me know in the comments, like, do y'all really feel this way? Have you felt this before? My fellow brothers, are y'all feeling this?
Great conquests.
I used to work as a college tutor, then I transitioned into a private tutor. So on my second channel, I'm teaching about how I learn and analysis of philosophers and more. Check it out.
I'm not from London, I'm from England. The other end of London.
So if you're gonna film him, you better give him money. Support the artist of music.
How about don't tell me what the fuck to do?
Dude, look at her face and how surprised she is in the back. And this is the point, right? I am morally better than you. And that's something people do on the sly. And you have to recognize it.
Jesus, man, you give him money for so helpful.
I will give him money.
Yeah, you better give him money. Get that Chinese money out, mate. Well done, Oh, she's eager. She's an eager beaver. She's an eager beaver, this one. You don't have to...
This is not a black person talking shit, though.
I have change just in case.
Why are you like
Venmo, Cash App, Zelle?
What are you talking about? She said that if I film you, do I have to pay you?
I mean, you should.
It's up to you.
Oh, exactly. That's what I thought. Like, it's America, you know? Like, we have a... Yeah, exactly. Thank you. See, even he's on my side, so you just made yourself look at...
Oh, yeah, she's just giving you an opinion.
Yeah, exactly. His opinion that doesn't need to be heard, you know what I mean? Everyone has their own.
Interpret this however you will, but me personally, whenever people give pity for me, I always think, okay, why are you doing this to me? Why do you feel good in giving me pity? Because most of the time, pity is not a way to help other people, but to make yourself feel morally superior. That's why.
I mean, I definitely agree, but at the same time, man, I don't really give a fuck what about no nigga think about me. You know what I'm saying? I feel like when you move in confidence and you really know how you're coming in, you know, confident, it's like, I mean, pity me, don't pity me, nigga. I don't give a fuck. That shit ain't got nothing to do with me. I'm living my life how I'm supposed to live it. And, you know, I think that's how people really need to move. Now, you know, again, if motherfucker try to be an asshole and like, you know, trying to little boy me, you know, I'll address that then, but that shit don't really got nothing to do with me, bro. I don't know. This was a weird take for me, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Like, I just don't really see the angle, but maybe y'all could enlighten me on something that I'm overlooking.
Where you at, Berto? I made this shit look too easy.